Hey guys, it's Edge and Galaxy.
Hello.
No joke. Okay, so I'll start explaining. No joke. We just did the card game on my floor over there.
And okay. Is it join?
Yeah, so we did it there, and there's still salt on the floor.
And okay, so if you guys watch our main channels, we make Town of Salem videos and everything that are 40 minutes long, and we do videos that are so much longer that my recording app,
sweating. I'm nervous. What?
My recording app should only crash if the video is over 55 minutes to an hour long.
And it barely even does that because we've had Town of Salem videos over an hour, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. There was one Town of Salem video that crashed. It was 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But our video was only 22 minutes. Now, what happened during the card game was she tried to be principal first. She didn't feel anything, but I did feel a heat shock by one card. It was weird. So we had me be the principal. And there was a card that was hot, but not too terribly hot. So I was okay, that's kind of near a candle. So I went through and did the other ones, and there was one that was burning hot, farther away from the candle than that one was. And then I felt pain heat kind of in the middle of my hand. I'm trying to get this in the middle of my hand right here. And we flipped it over, and it was the 8 of spades. And spades means no, we do not. So we have to ask the principal.
Do you want me to explain this?
I got this. So the principal, to start off the game, has to ask, are there any spirits willing to talk to us? And a spade means no. And we got the 8 of spades, so we ended the game. And we stopped the recording, which again was only 22 minutes, and it crashed.
So basically, okay, so we stopped the recording, and usually, a few seconds later, it'll pop up showing downloading.
Yep.
And it'll go into your files. And then, seriously, a minute or two ago, it gave us a notification. It said,
click this to reload and stuff.
It crashed. Click this to reload. I was like, Oh, shit.
We lost the video and everything.
The thing is, we think it might be, they probably didn't want us to record.
Yeah. We're faceless. We're headless. This is funny.
We're headless. Headless creepy men. Okay, so to play the game, here, let me get the rules. So the card game. Let me tell you the rules, and we're gonna try this again sometime, but not tonight.
Not tonight
because we got an answer no.
Okay, and plus we're doing the ghost paper ritual, and we decided that one of our questions will be, why did you say no to us? Which that will be the last question.
That will be last question.
That will be my question, which will be the last question.
Okay, so the card game, you need a dark and quiet room, and if you're playing with 2 people, you sit opposite each other. No.
Oh wait, I thought you're talking about the card game.
Oh my gosh. Question. Okay, so shush. you are not allowed to talk anymore. So for the card game, you need a dark and quiet room, and with 2 people, you sit opposite each other with the cards in the middle of you. And then I'll put the link to the rules in the description also. Well, she will.
Yeah, good.
So then if you're playing with 3 or more, you sit in a circle with the cards in the middle. And what you do is light a candle near the player. So it just says light a candle near the player. So we did 2 candles for 2 players.
Is it okay if I upload this right after we're done making this video?
I don't give a shit. I really don't care.
So they understand the timing. We started the card game around 1 a.m.
And it is almost 2.
Yeah, because that clock's off.
It's 1:49. My alarm clock's right there. Okay, so then everyone shuffles the cards at least once. So the principal will shuffle the cards, and then it'll go around in a circle, or it'll go between the players. And then when it gets back to the principal, you set the cards in 3 columns and 2 rows. So a column. So then there's 3. So it's 3 columns. So basically 6. With 2 rows. Okay, so there's 2 columns.
I can't, I'm trying to do this, but it's reversed.
No, stop. Wait. This is hard to explain. So everybody knows a column goes up and down, rows go side to side. So you have 2 columns first, and then
2 rows. No.
And then you have the row of cards.
No, you have 3 columns with 2 rows in each.
Okay, no. That'd be 6 columns. Okay, here, let me explain. So you have 2 columns right here, and then the cards. So 3 cards in each column, okay? So 2 cards in each row. And then...
So just 3 different, things.
Shush!
I had to explain it too.
No! Because it's going to confuse things, so one person should.
Okay. Go away, Miss Explainer.
Okay, so you have 2 columns with 3 cards, okay? So then you have 2 more columns with 3 cards, and then 2 more. And then in each row, there's 2 cards. There, that kind of explains it. Then again, there'll also be a picture in the instructions.
What? Let's just, yeah.
Okay, there's going to be a picture of it in the instructions.
That will be linked.
Yeah. Okay, so then the principal... No, so you do that. So after you shuffle, you pick the first 18 cards from the top of the deck, and you flip them side down.
You should have read the rules first.
What do you mean?
To this video.
What do you mean?
This video, we should have read the rules and then explained what happened.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you pick the first 18 cards from the deck, put them face down in those columns and rows, and sprinkle tiny salt on them. So what I did was I put too much salt where I didn't feel any heat.
So I felt like I was so shocked, but that might have been friction stuff.
So then the principal will ask, are the spirits willing to speak with us tonight? If yes, which is hearts, you will proceed. If maybe, or I don't know, which is a club or a diamond, proceed with caution and end game if player feels weird, hears any sound that is not them or the other players, or feel physical touch of some sort. If no, which is spade, end the game. To end the game, principal will say goodbye, blow out the candle, gather the cards and sprinkle salt on them, and then principal will shuffle the cards again. And you do not use the cards ever again. So, to play, each player asks 1 question per round. So the principal will go first, and then around the circle, or to the next player, and then back to the principal, and that was 1 round. Then you play again. So you ask your question, then hold your hand over the cards and flip the heated one, and then remove that card and replace it with 1 from the stack, and continue. If it doesn't answer, skip to the next player. But if it doesn't answer when you ask, are the spirits willing to speak with us tonight, then you end the game.
Do you know what I just realized? The first time when you didn't feel anything, that could have been because of too much salt, or because of the spirit saying no by not answering.
They would have answered. Okay, so I was the principal the first time we did it. I'm still mad. It didn't... why? It wasn't a long video. Oh my god. Okay, so...
this thing did not want us to record it.
I'm guessing this thing didn't want us to record it. So we don't have any evidence. Don't believe us. You don't have to. But that was an experience.
To be honest, we did say this in the video that we recorded, that if we were faking this, if we knew where all the cards were and everything, we would have faked it saying, oh yeah, it's a heart, we can continue, and make it some,
Yeah, we would have made it scary. But
yeah.
since
I mean, honestly, getting said no is pretty scary.
Yeah, I'm guessing it said no because we were also recording.
But we'll get that in the ghost paper.
Oh my god. When it said no, I just got shivers down my back, and I'm getting shivers all over my legs right now. So, our first video on the channel, we said that we're not bullshitting when we do these. And we're not.
We want to prove these things are real.
And since we don't have the proof for this one, well, there you go. Don't believe us. You don't have to. But we're making this video to make up for the video that we just lost.
Yep. And I'm gonna upload this immediately. So once we hit download this video, I'm getting on YouTube
hopefully
and uploading it.
It stays
if
and
this
doesn't
does not
delete.
If you guys see this and it does not crash, this video is about maybe a little bit longer than the last one. If it does not crash, then we've kind of proven that hey, this thing did not want us. And yeah.
I'm so mad though. Maybe the spirit said no. Okay, so when you play the game, you shuffle the cards so the face is down on your palm already. So you shuffle them, blah, 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 pick the first 18 and continue to lay it face down. So when you put it down, you don't know which card is a spade, is a club, is a heart, or a diamond. Mm-hmm. You don't know. You go by whether you feel heat or a tingling sensation on your hand after you ask that question.
I felt a pain, like a sharp heat pain in the middle of my hand.
We got, Edge got spade, and that means no, the spirits don't want to talk to you. And there's no way we could have planned that. Because in the video, we did not cut it. The only time we cut it was when we paused it after I was principal. Yeah. And then we made her be principal to see if it would work, and it did.
Mm-hmm. But also, recently, I don't know how long ago, I was really bored. I looked up psychic stuff and how to open up your third eye, which is not a bad thing like most clickbait YouTubers think. It's more like a therapeutic thing, whatever. And ever since then, whatever I say, sometimes it happens. It's weird, and I feel that could have been a reason why it worked with me. I don't know.
But that's actually kind of scary. I mean, it could have been a coincidence too.
Yeah.
Oh, I want this card, but I'm going to choose this card instead. It's kind of
and what I did was there was one next to it. I don't know if I've already explained this, but there was one kind of closest to a candle. And that one kind of felt hot, but I continued with the cards anyways. And there was one that was hotter farther away from a candle. So,
was it?
Yeah. Because the first one was more on the outside towards the candle, and then the second one was it was in one of the third columns, on the edge, but it was more on the inside. At the bottom.
So yeah, that video's gone.
Sadly.
So, yeah.
You guys don't have to believe us, like Galaxy said, but,
we're just telling you what happened since we can't get that video out. And it's lost forever, so don't think we're going to get it back.
We're going to play this game sometime again.
Yeah, we're going to play it again with the same deck. And hopefully...
The same deck? If we get
We're not using another deck.
True. If we get 8 of spades again with the same deck, I'm going to freak.
Oh, so the card we got was an 8 of spades, and if we get it again, and the video does not crash, remember this. It was an 8 of spades that we got
today. Yeah.
So, spirits, if you're still in this room,
we're going to talk to you again.
And hopefully, please don't delete
if you crashed the video,
don't threaten it.
I'm not going to threaten you.
This is my spirit that stays in my room. He is a friend of mine.
Wow. I'm not threatening you, but please don't crash the video this time.
Please, we want something. Something good. And so tomorrow we were thinking about doing one-man hide and seek.
Again, but I'm going to explain to you guys why we're idiots. So we're going to make it, since the last 2 times we did it, it didn't really work. We're going to make it 4 times as strong by 1, putting both of our DNAs in it, and 2, adding blood.
Mm-hmm. So that's making it 4 times as bad.
Yep.
So if it is...
We're idiots.
So if it is evil, then that's seriously provoking it, and it could actually kill us, even if we had a butter knife. Yeah. And who knows? What if it ditches the butter knife, goes to the kitchen, and gets an actual butcher
That's
knife?
why we're looking out for it.
That's why we're in a room that
we'll
see if it comes out.
If it comes out of the out of the bathroom, it'll go to the computer room. If it goes out of the computer room, it'll come to the dining room. And the room that we were in, we see a full entire view of the dining room.
And the kitchen. All the kitchen instruments.
And if it moves and comes to the dining room, we are putting salt water on it because we are not risking our lives.
Nope, we're ending it right then.
Yeah.
And I'll have to record on my phone again. And I know I told you guys I wouldn't record on my phone, but my camera doesn't work.
And this thing, we cannot carry it around.
Yeah, we're not going to carry it around.
Because it's a laptop. We can't carry this around to record. And we were going to put it, we were going to have it facing, the bathroom. We were going to have, a recording of this. But one, we were scared that it might break if we did that. And two, seeing what the spirit did this time, with it being right next to us, it crashed it. And, this time, we would be leaving it completely in a room with the spirit,
Yeah, and who knows what the spirit would do.
This is my school Chromebook. Yeah. I can't risk breaking this.
So, that's our video, and... Yep.
This is longer than what we probably planned it to be, but you guys deserve an explanation.
You kept rambling. So yeah, that was our experience.
Yep.
And it was a fucking creepy one.
It was. 8 of spades. I'm gonna remember that card. We're gonna move.
That's gonna scar us.
We're gonna move, and when we get do our new plays, I'm just gonna be like, hey Galaxy, 8 of spades.
And I will fucking shoot you.
Well then. Anyways, okay. So bye.
Bye guys.
Don't crash.
Please
don't crash.
Please don't crash.